welcome back to Bookmark Chronicles, and welcome to day 18 of Vlogmas. We're close to the end. It's almost there. So I'm very excited about today's tea. It's called Zest Wishes, and it has orange peel, oolong tea, apple, cinnamon, and cardamom. It smells amazing, so I hope it also tastes that way. That's good. Needs a little bit of honey, but it's really good. I think I would recommend this to people if you typically like chai. This is definitely up your alley. All right, I think the chocolate today is the coconut pyramid. I don't particularly love coconut, so I don't think I'm going to like this. That actually wasn't that bad. The coconut flavor wasn't as strong as I thought it was gonna be, and it kind of pairs nicely with dark chocolate. I'm surprised that I actually like that. Today's book recommendation is one that I remember being a little polarizing. I feel like you either loved it or you hated it, and I really loved it. They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. In this world, there is a system known as Deathcast. It will give you a call and inform you that in the next 24 hours, you are going to die. You don't know how, you don't know when, you just know that it's gonna happen sometime soon. In this, we're following two teenagers, Rufus and Mateo, who have both gotten a call from Deathcast. In addition to that system, there is an app called Last Friend, where if you get a call from Deathcast and it's your end day, you can spend that day with someone. So they connect through the app and then they meet in person and they decide to spend their end day together. This book was really cute. It honestly did make me cry, even though the title literally tells you that both of them are going to die. I was still sad when both of them did, because you don't know how it's gonna happen, and even though you know it's coming, you still don't know when, so the anticipation kind of heightens your feelings. And obviously all of this happens within a day, and so it is a little insta-lovey, which is typically something that I really hate. I guess because I knew they were going to die, I gave them the benefit of the doubt, and I was like, all right, cool, yeah, I'm along for the ride, whatever. I don't know. I really loved it. Some people love it, some people hate it, and it seems to be one or the other and absolutely no in between. But I really enjoyed this book, so much so that I was hoping that Adam Silvera would write more about this world. And earlier this year, he released a prequel. It's called The First to Die at the End. I haven't read it yet, but I'm really excited to. I think it's gonna be good. I'm really intrigued by the world, essentially. Like, I'm hoping in this one we find out more about how and why Deathcast was created, because I'd really like to know how they know who's going to die, even if they don't know when and how. Something about that is just very intriguing to me, so I'm hoping that we find out more in this one. And if he does write more in the Deathcast world, I would be really happy. I know that some people really do not like this series, but I'm super excited that he wrote another book in it. So, Adam Silvera is published through HarperCollins, and so I feel like it's a good time to remind people of the petition that is going on right now. HarperCollins workers are on strike. If you're not familiar with that situation, I will leave a link to a TikTok from someone from HarperCollins who sort of announced that they were going on strike and how you can help. I will find the petition and leave the link to that. And I believe that Jess also has a video, so I will link all of those in the description. It is very important that we support the people who help get us the books that we love. People who work in publishing, just like with any other industry, deserve a reasonable wage. How, at this point, this is still a conversation and a battle that we have to fight, I don't really understand. I have signed the petition and I encourage you to do so as well. And as I mentioned, all of that information will be linked in the description. So we are now 11 for 18 on tea and 14 for 18 on chocolate, which is pretty good. The tea has been better in the past couple of days, so I'm excited about that. Let me know if you have read They Both Die at the End or The First to Die at the End, or if they're on your TBR. Otherwise, that's all I have for you today, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 19.